2. Good morning, BHS. Here are your morning announcements.
Everybody love me, everybody love me, everybody love me. You ain't messing with my dog.
For those interested in trying out for baseball this spring, there will be an informational meeting for players in room D36 at 3 p.m. today. This meeting should last no more than 15 to 20 minutes.
Attention, any boys or girls interested in track and field. Our first practice is March 10th at 2:50 p.m. Meet outside at the track. If you have individual questions, see your school email and contact information.
Interested in learning more about LESA's EMT, phlebotomy, EGK, or firefighting academy programs? Mark your calendar to meet the instructors, tour the classroom and facilities, and ask questions on the following dates. EMT phlebotomy, Thursday, March 13th, 2025 at 6 p.m. at the Livingston County EMS building. And for Firefighter Academy, Tuesday, March 11th, 2025, Brighton Area Fire Station 34. Please see your school email or stop by counseling if you have additional questions.
Attention seniors, the Brighton Education Association has scholarships available for 2025. Applications can be picked up in the counseling office. Deadline for completed applications is Wednesday, April 9th. Stop by the counseling office for details.
Attention juniors with GPAs of 3.5 or higher. Please check your email. You should have received an email inviting you to join the National Honor Society. If you are interested, please read the email carefully. Applications are due to Miss Dagg's room A26 by Friday, March 14th.
Hey BHS, if you are looking to show off your amazing basketball skills and have some fun, sign up to play in the 3v3 basketball tournament Wednesday at 6:30 in the main gym. There will be prizes for first place, the winner of the losers bracket, and the best jersey. See you there.
Who are we speaking with?
Mr. Evans, principal at Brighton High School.
Alright, and why do you think Spread the Word Day is important?
I think it's really easy a lot of times to get, stuck on what we know and what our personal experience is. And so, it's really hard if you haven't lived the same life and walked in somebody else's shoes to always understand their perspective. Mm-hmm. And so, days like this are excellent opportunities for us to provide some education and some opportunities for other people to sort of understand what life might be like for other people and the challenges they might face. And it gives them a little bit of additional perspective that, the next time they're in a situation, they might be more willing to treat somebody with some additional compassion or flexibility or understanding, knowing that, they didn't always walk the same journey that they did. I think one of the biggest things is just the number of people that are looking to get involved. I mean, we have students that come over on the 8th grade visit and, Unified Sports has moved to the middle school. And so they come over and they're like, one of the first things they say is, how can I get involved in Unified? This is one of the things I want to be involved in. And so it started small. It started with just basketball. It started, one team, one season, and now we have Unified Sports that are playing every season throughout the school year. And so just not only, we're not in a situation where we're having to invite people to be participating in some of these activities. Now students are seeking us out because they see the impact that it has. And so, when we talk about the impact, the Unified link, different things like that, a lot of times people focus on the students that may have challenges and may need additional support. But one of the biggest changes that I've seen is the positive impact that it has on our links and on our Unified partners that have the ability to work with a population of students that they may not have before. And so it's not just a one-way benefit for the students that may need additional support. I think there's just as much, if not more, benefit for the people that are providing that support to some of our students that may have some challenges. So it's something that we want to continue to embrace and continue to grow and look at additional opportunities where we can get more people involved. But just over the years, how many people are involved in going out of their way. And, we even have students that are, spending time with their link students, outside of the classroom and participating in social activities and things like that. And that's a big change because when a program like this starts, it's when Unified season is going, or it's during class when I'm assigned to be in that classroom and I do a fantastic job working with those students. But seeing students stop by the lunch table and have a conversation and seeing the excitement that are on our students' faces when their link walks in and And just that idea that it's coming from a peer and it's not always an adult that's providing that support is really, really powerful thing. And so, it almost creates this feeling on the part of the Lynx where it's like, they don't want to miss school because they know that student that's in their class and that they help and support and brings them joy throughout their day is counting on them being there. And so that ownership and that responsibility and looking to really take ownership over it and grow as links and as supports for people in our community, that's really what it's all about, and that's why I feel like programs like this are so important.
In a club with some wines and I pipe that shawty got me too fly. I be stepping on them in some white ones. Can't control it, I think I'm too fly. She better back on, she in it.
Okay, what is your name and what do you teach?
My name is Mrs. Criselli, and I, along with Mrs. Winger, teach AP Pre-Calculus.
So my name is Mr. Griffhorst. I teach math, mostly calculus, but some other stuff too.
I'm Mr. Brashler, and I teach AP Stats and also Algebra 2 here in high school.
Why should students take your math class?
Well, so up until recently, pre-calculus has always been a college level class, but students have never been able to get college credit for it until it became an AP course just last year. So now you can still make all that hard work pay off, and you can earn up to 4 college credits by taking AP Pre-Calc.
So number one, because AP credit is awesome and it's good for colleges. Number two, if you like a challenge. Calculus is very challenging, and we kind of push the pace, and it's just good to, as a person, kind of push yourself to your limits and see what you can really accomplish.
Students should really take AP Stats because it's the most applicable math course that you could take ever in your life. It fits so many different career paths and opens the door up to a whole lot of opportunities that a lot of other math classes don't. It's also used in things that you wouldn't expect, like it's used in any sort of nursing, veterinary science. It's used in government and law and journalism. So really it kind of goes into a broad range of subjects that it's really nice to see how math actually gets applied to the real world.
Why did you choose to teach math?
That's funny you ask. So I actually did not think I was going to be a teacher ever. And I was going to engineering. And I loved it, but at the same time, when I was like kind of early college, I realized I actually really enjoy working with students. I worked at a camp one summer, and I was like, wow, working with students is a lot of fun. So at that point I decided, I gotta work with students, what can I do? And just kind of happened that teaching is a great way to do that. I actually never really liked math that much. It was kind of like I was decent at it, but I never really enjoyed it. But being an engineer, I thought, hey, this is like the perfect transition to, I can teach students how to do math. So to me, it's more about the students, and the math is like just a way I can connect with students.
I've always loved math. I love how unbiased it is. I love how there's one correct answer and how satisfying it could be to solve like a challenging question, and obviously all its connections to the real world. But I chose to teach it really just because I'm so passionate about it, and if I can get even just a handful of kids to love math as much as I do, that'd be great.
I chose to teach math. Actually, I chose to teach first off because I was originally coaching football when I was in college, and I really liked being able to help out athletes, and my love for just kind of helping out individuals and seeing them grow kind of built me into being a math teacher. I was always good at math, and it just kind of made sense that it was the logical fit to kind of go in with that subject.
What is your favorite fun fact relating to your math class?
Okay, well, I have a fun fact. It's related to my math class. But it's more so about me. I named my cat Polynomial.
Oh my gosh.
Polly for short. I swear I'm, not that weird.
So, fun fact, we like to make jokes in here that only us calculus people can understand. Stuff like, don't be a third derivative. Remember a couple of months ago I called Mr. Lundy a third derivative in a video, and that basically means don't be a jerk. And we have fun little stuff like that we can play around with.
My favorite fun fact about AP Stats is probably the fact that even though that we can calculate probabilities of things, there's still always a slight chance that very, very random events can occur. Like when you think of the March Madness tournament in college basketball, even though a 16 seed should never beat a 1 seed, it still can happen. Or things where you get holes in ones in golf, or things of miracle drug working. The probabilities don't really prove that they are, but in the long run, you're going to see that anything is possible in this world. And I think that's just kind of cool to see that in actual context and what we do in class kind of come to fruition a little bit.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
I liked handing out donuts for exec board and seeing the smiles on people's faces.
My favorite part of Kindness Month was when senior class council did gift cards for custodians.
During Kindness Month, I tried to give a compliment to someone every single day. For Kindness Week, we made a gift basket for our aunt.
Kindness Month is more than just a month for me. It's always.
Okay, one thing I did that was kind this month was yesterday I gave blood for the very first time in my life. Pretty happy about that. Saving 3 lives.
I bought my sister coffee this morning and a lot of times last week. What was something kind you did this month?
Well, there was actually a homeless person that was just walking around outside, and I felt really bad, so I gave him my last $5 out of my wallet.
That's awesome.
Yes.
What's something kind you did this month?
I bought Jameson's son at the paw shop last week.
I'm here with Leah, Caitlin, and Reagan, and I'm asking them what their favorite part of Kindness Month was.
Mine was sitting in the lunchroom and having everyone sign the banner.
Mine was when we versed Heartland and a bunch of kids came out and watched us play.
Mine was also sitting in the lunchroom and having people sign the banner. What's one kind thing you did this month?
I helped out my tutor help me.
What's one kind thing you did this month?
We both played in the unified games.
What is something kind you did this month?
I bought my dad his favorite coffee from his favorite coffee shop.
For Kindness Month, I didn't do any of my homework for less work for my teachers.
Now, BHS, please rise and stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.